Welcome, and welcome to TDX. My name is Andrew Mangano, and I'm going to show you how your users can be more efficient, more effective, and smarter anywhere using Agentforce on mobile, and how to build for Agentforce on mobile. Before we get started, for this talk in particular, I'm going to show you the forward-looking statement. Please make all of your purchasing decisions off of products and features that are generally available in the market. There's some things that I'm going to show you today that are announcements and are coming and haven't yet been released, and there are some things that are live today. So please make all of your purchasing decisions off of features that are generally available. Now, this is TDX, and you are all developers or developer advocates. So instead of showing you some marketing slides, I'm going to take you right to a demo. So this is my mobile phone. And on my phone, I'm going to open up the Salesforce Mobile app. And in the Salesforce Mobile app, you'll see that Agentforce has already been enabled for this user. And you can tell by the launcher at the bottom of the screen. Tapping that launcher brings you to Agentforce and the opt-in screen. This screen only comes once every 7 days to remind your users that they're interacting with an AI and an agent experience. Once they tap on that, they're brought into the Agentforce panel. And you can use your mic and talk to Agentforce. In this case, show me the Acme account. Now, if you think back to what a mobile app does and how it works today, your users need to understand what's available in the app, as well as the navigation and the paradigms about how to get to the information that they need. With Agentforce, none of that is relevant anymore. And instead, all you have to do is talk to your app and ask it what you want it to do. Here, we have a summary of this account. And just by asking for it, it's given me all of the relevant information that I need specifically for me and my user. It knows who I am. It gives me the information that I have access to, and I didn't need to learn anything about object types or entities or even the specific fields. Everything was given to me just because I asked it. And so this talk is about how to build for Agentforce on mobile. And I think this is likely going to be the shortest talk you'll see at TDX, because that's it. We're done. If you've built for Agentforce, I'm announcing right here, new information for you today, that you've already built for Agentforce on mobile. Congratulations, you're done. But why is that? Here, I'm in Agentforce Builder. And the Builder example that I have is that same request that the user made. Summarize the Acme account. So in an agentic world, what this does is the user has a request. Here, that is what this prompt is. What Agentforce does, using its reasoning and orchestration engine, is it determines what the user was asking for, and using topics and actions, figures out exactly what thing to do. Here, it's identified the topic. The topic is a single record summary. It knew that I was talking about one account and not multiple. Then it triaged the specific action to take using the data that my user had access to because of the contextual information that was included in Agentforce. Then it gave me that action summary and that output. Because Agentforce on mobile was built specifically for the Agentforce platform, every action on Agentforce works for Agentforce on mobile. This is rendered natively in the Salesforce Mobile app. And so this panel uses the best technologies from Apple using Swift UI and from Google using Jetpack Compose so that it looks beautiful on mobile apps and mobile devices. So this action, this orchestration layer, is a new mobile paradigm which you need to think about to empower your mobile workforce. And so for all of the events here, you've seen a lot of the technical capabilities and platforms for Agentforce. But this tagline, if you can describe it, Agentforce can do it, takes on a whole lot more emphasis on mobile. If your users can say it, Agentforce can do it, and it should be able to do it. And so how you enable that for your users becomes the challenge. This development lifecycle is very important for your employees, particularly mobile employees, thinking about what they would need to do, whether it's in the field, moving between meetings, on the go, or other capabilities. Because it's no longer a worker standing behind a desk in front of a laptop with a keyboard. With agentic experiences, as you've seen here, you can interface and interact with Agentforce from anywhere. And so this development lifecycle becomes incredibly important to say, if I don't need to be in front of a keyboard, how can I enable my workforce to do their job instead of learning the technology? And we can take that even further. So instead of, again, slides and demos, marketing, ideation, and design slides, let's take you to another demo. Because we've built Agentforce on mobile, natively for these mobile platforms, you can connect to it much more quickly. So for right now, I showed you an unlock, an app tap, a launcher, and an action. And that's pretty efficient mobile design for how we got there. But what if we didn't even want to do that? GA today, we have our Agentforce widget for the Salesforce Mobile app. So by long pressing on your home screen and finding Salesforce, you can add the Agentforce widget. And by adding it to your home screen, now you don't even need to open up the Salesforce Mobile app in order to use the power of Agentforce. And one tap on that microphone, you can talk to Agentforce to say, update the Acme 1200 widget opportunity amount to $225,000. Using that same reasoning engine and orchestration layer, Agentforce goes out, finds the record, finds the fields, validates the data from what I asked of it, and confirms that update for that data in Salesforce. So I didn't even have to open up the app. From my home screen, I was able to tap, talk to Agentforce, update my data in my CRM, and keep talking with all of you. These widgets are available on all current iPhones and on the most recent versions of iOS, even going back to iOS 17. And again, that demo is very efficient. From my lock screen, once I swipe up, tap to get to Agentforce, and now I can say, update that opportunity for what I need. But my thumbs are tired. I don't even want those taps. What I have been doing, and some of the challenges that I've seen, is that I have this home screen, and I have iOS 18. And iOS 18 is very powerful because it allows me to long press on that home screen, and I can change what I have available to me on my home screen. So we've already seen how I can have Agentforce find records for me. We've already seen how I can update data in the CRM using Agentforce. And so to me, that's pretty powerful. What's less powerful is when I accidentally turn on my flashlight and look silly as I walk around with my phone shining the light in everybody's face. So what I did, similar to the widget, is I replaced that flashlight with this widget. This widget looks awfully familiar for this TDX conference. And what we have here, available in iOS 18, is the Agentforce widget. So from my lock screen, I'm able to press on Agentforce, and it brings me directly to that screen to show me that Acme account. So using iOS and this experience, now I don't even need to find the app. I have it available to me at any time to use my CRM and engage with data with one tap. And here's that data presented right to me. So we went from 4 taps to 3 taps to 2 taps I wonder if we could do better than that. So this is my phone right here. And what you can see from this demo is that it's on the lock screen. Hey Siri, ask Agentforce. Verify the Acme contract. Hands-free. So this Siri integration was built into Agentforce on mobile so that right now, all I need to do is talk to my phone, and I have the agent do all of the work for me. This paradigm of that agentic action changes what your workforce does and what they can do in the field. So instead of enabling them with the app and the navigation and the data model and everything that they need to do in order to learn the software to do their job, now all you have to do is talk to Agentforce. And we built this natively in the Salesforce mobile app and in a code base that gets extended across the Apple platform. So that today, you saw what Siri looks like separately. That shortcut, for that Siri shortcut, which I'm going to show you now, also works from your watch. And it also works from any connected device you might have. Because we built it using the best of the Apple platform, and the best of the Salesforce mobile platform, and the best of the Agentforce platform. So this example shows you how to take those actions and shortcuts available for this Agentforce request and bring it specifically to your device to embed anywhere, using the best of Siri shortcuts, and for this phone, using iOS 18 and Apple Intelligence for what the best of on-device AI and Agentforce look like together. Thinking about building for mobile, what we have for this contract agreement is, again, that orchestration and reasoning engine to triage that specific action for verifying a contract. I didn't need to specify that it was this particular thing or this particular field at this date. I just said the specific account, and because all of it was built on the Agentforce platform and mobile, in the Salesforce mobile app on iOS, it just works. So what I showed you today is Apple Intelligence and iOS 18 working hand in hand in concert natively with Agentforce. What you also saw in the demo is new information that's recently been launched in Agentforce about telling your users the status of what's happening. Some actions take longer than others. And if you see in setup, you can see 10 seconds, 15 seconds for longer actions. And that progress status, which is available now, tells your users what's coming up, as well as streamed responses to reduce that latency time. Coming soon is image inputs. I love my iPhone because there's so many cameras on the back of the phone. And coming soon, you will be able to build actions around images and different modalities of input. On top of that, you saw how you could use Agentforce hands-free using on-device speech recognition APIs. We're also going to be building a full hands-free mode so that maybe you're going between meetings and you just want to have a conversation and a dialogue with the Agentforce actions that you've built. That's coming this year as well. And there's one more piece. This experience built in the Salesforce mobile app natively to Agentforce is taking us on a journey to enable all developers this same functionality on mobile. We've partnered closely with Apple and Google to develop a lot of these features. And coming this year, we're going to open it up to all of you. So here, we're announcing our plans and our roadmap for the Agentforce Mobile SDK. This will bring all of that functionality for Agentforce on mobile from the Salesforce app and make it available to all of you natively for your mobile apps, so that you can take that functionality, those integrations with the Apple platform and the Google platforms, and bring it to any app that you have, so that you can build agentic experiences that communicate directly with Agentforce into your mobile apps. This is really just the beginning of agentic-based mobile experiences, and I would encourage you to stay tuned, keep in the loop for everything that's coming, because we're really cooking up some great things. So that is the end of this presentation for Agentforce on mobile and how to build. I'd love to first thank you for coming and being engaged with Agentforce and the Salesforce platform and learning more. And I want to open it up for Q&A. For any questions that you have about Agentforce or the mobile platform, I'd be happy to answer them, as well as the pitch for feedback, for coffee on us. And any positive feedback goes a really long way. We really appreciate it. So thank you for listening. Thank you for paying attention. I'd love to answer your questions. And I think we're going to get a mic for questions.
We are not set up for live Q&A.
We are not set up for live Q&A, so
take questions off to the side.
I'll take questions after the stage. So thank you again for coming, and I'll be here to answer any questions you have. Thank you.